These litigants are actors. Well, they're not even actors. The cases aren't real. In fact, the court isn't even real. Oh my goodness. Why am I even saying this?
You do it because I tell you to do it. Because I'm real. I'm Judge Tingle. Judge Tingle is real. It don't get no realer than that.
This is the plaintiff, Winston Shakespeare. He is here today in search of swag. Lord, I hope he finds it. This is the defendant, Stella Jackson. And she's here today. Well, I don't think she cares why she's here.
All right, cell phones down. Court is now in session. Judge Tingle presiding.
Thank you, Eddie. Are you eating in my court? Put that down. Well, your Timberlands are looking good today. I will say that.
You know, I do what I can when I can. I guess the step.
You see, I'm looking good too.
Yeah, I see you.
Thank you. I got dressed up because you know today's case is one straight from these books. Straight from the books, yes. It's Winston Shakespeare. Two names, weird ones. And Stella, she don't have no last name, didn't get it. But yeah, so Winston Shakespeare versus Stella here in our court today. There they are. Would you all like to introduce yourself to the court?
My name is Winston Shakespeare, the first, second, and third, sometimes defeat.
Like several people. Wow.
And I'm here today because she stole something from me.
Hi, Your Honor. My name is Stella Jackson, and I'm here today because Winston's lost his mind.
Now, I have read both of your complaints today, and it appears to be the result of a 20-year plus entanglement, but I hate to judge.
Is you the judge?
I am the judge. I had forgotten that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to judge. Mr. Winston, let's start the proceedings with you. Go ahead. Tell us what's going on.
Well, Your Honor, the thing is that she stole my groove.
That is not true. I have my own groove, Your Honor.
Mr. Winston, can you tell us about this groove?
I met her in Jamaica, Your Honor. She came all the way over to the island to steal me groove. Now look at me now. Nah, I'm just regular.
Regular and dust.
I would never.
Well, now calm down, because that's a serious accusation to make. Stealing the man's mojo? Come on, somebody explain to me about this mojo.
Your Honor, please look at him. Do he look like he had a groove to take?
I had it before you stole it, witch.
And usually I don't allow the name calling, but witch, it's just too played out. Now what I would do, I would change that W to a
Eddie, don't come over here. Hold on. Let's get back to these proceedings. Now, Mr. Winston, when is the last time you saw your groove?
The thing is, Your Honor, way back in 1998 was when I saw me groove. We was at a pajama party, and that is the first time that she zapped me. I remember like it was yesterday.
I object. I didn't even want to go to the party. My friend made me go to the party. I didn't even know he had a groove to steal. And then, even if you're saying I stole your groove, you still haven't produced any evidence.
I have evidence, you old witch.
not the witch again. Judge, let me karate chop.
No, don't Eddie say that. We're going to get to your part. Mr. Winston, pick back up where you left off. When is the last time you saw your groove?
Look at her, Your Honor. Look at her. All nice and looking, all shiny. She was not like that before. No, she was not. When I met her, she was an uptight workaholic. She smelled like an old librarian. She was not like that now. Now look at me. No, don't even have dance moves anymore. I haven't danced in decades, Your Honor.
Miss Stella, have you indeed been stealing this man's dance moves?
I dance a little, Your Honor, but I have my own groove.
That is not a groove, that is the Cabbage Patch. I taught her the Cabbage Patch. Before she met me, she was just doing the running man everywhere. Just everywhere, and then a little two-step, Your Honor. I taught her that move.
Oh, go to hell, Winston. You had the audacity to be suing me over a groove you didn't even have. You wasn't nothing but a mama's boy when I met you.
You better leave my mama out of this. My mama said don't like you anyway. I should listen to my mama.
Oh, your mama don't like nobody, so who cares about your mama?
Yeah. Now, you're getting out of control now. Let's wrap this up. We got to get back to it. Judge Tingle.
Listen, Compound Eddie. Mr. Winston, do you have any evidence to bring to this court today?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. I have a picture of myself, November 17th, 1998, and look at me.
Eddie, do you mind?
Yes, ma'am.
Definitely don't look like
Let's see those photos.
Just forget it.
No, Mr. Winston.
What you be laughing about?
You still Tennessee. You said it was back in
1998.
98.
98.
Still
Okay. Are you admitting in open court in this public forum that you wore this itty bitty red fishnet tank and these silk shorts to a public forum?
Yes, Your Honor. I was fine, wasn't I? She could not get enough of me. And I see by your reactions you can't either.
That's fine.
You calm down, Miss Stella. What I ought to do is throw the book at you. For that picture right there.
Let me get the book.
Please get the book at me. No, calm down. Calm down. Looking at this picture, Mr. Winston, now obviously there was a man with some groove at one point. But there's no groove here today. Absolutely no groove. None. And Miss Stella, you're sitting over here looking like Benjamin Button. What's going on? You've got to explain to me. Did you steal Mr. Winston's groove?
Ma'am, I know is I don't have his groove, so I don't know what Winston's talking about.
Something's going on here. You're going to have to explain to me today, or I'm going to have to move a rule in Mr. Winston's favor.
I came to Jamaica on vacation with my friend Dee. I didn't need a man then, and I still don't need a man now. That morning, when we arrived, Winston came up, pushed up on me, and he kept insisting, and eventually I gave in, and now we're here.
Miss Stella, now you do realize that Mr. Winston is suing you for pain and suffering. Can you tell me anything about that? Do you have this man's groove?
I can tell you that he didn't have any. He didn't have a car. He didn't have a place. Just a mama's boy with a dream, wasn't in school. He couldn't even afford dinner. So what makes you think I took your groove if he even had one? Grooves are not cheap. He's got to afford a groove. He couldn't even afford a groove. So how I take it, Winston?
Miss Stella, how do you explain this groove you have today? You were sitting over there aging backwards. Girl, you look absolutely fabulous.
Hey, Chocolate.
Hey, baby. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, girl. You know, I got a little of that groove you in her talking about, girl. I got a little of that.
I'll let you later.
Eddie, professional. Back over here.
I'm being a professional as I can, girl. I got to shoot when I get my moment.
Oh, don't shoot nothing. You got something, Miss Stella. I need an explanation.
No, Your Honor. I don't have a groove. I don't even have a groove.
It is witchcraft, Your Honor.
Call me another one.
Judge, let me shoot him.
Let me shoot him. You should shoot him, should you? But you don't got a gun, Eddie. How you gonna shoot him?
That's right, but you know I want one. You can see I just need one for these situations.
But you don't need a gun. Listen, I'm gonna finish this case today. Nobody's gonna die. I promise you that. Now, Mr. Winston's groove is missing, Miss Stella. The last time he saw it was when he was with you. You showed up in my courtroom today looking absolutely fabulous. Now, somebody's got to explain to me what is going on.
I got good genes. I don't have his groove, Your Honor. I never had it. I'm no thief. I work hard for everything I own.
Well, you've got something. What is this thing you possess? Miss Stella, I can't hear you. Speak up.
Black girl magic.
What?
Black girl magic.
I told you it was witchcraft.
I told you y'all calling me a witch. I don't have no
witchcraft.
witchcraft.
Ain't no
I don't
such
have no
thing as no
witchcraft.
black
I got
girl
that
magic.
juice. I got that juice. I got that juice.
Order in this courtroom. Now, Mr. Winston, she has black girl magic, and that changes everything. I'm a judge. I'm not God. I can't do anything about her God-given talents. What do you want me to do about black girl magic?
That's right.
I think she's on drugs, Your Honor.
You know what? You just mad because I don't want you no more, Winston.
Oh, wait a minute, Miss Thing. I can't do anything about your God-given talents, but I can rule on this case. And the one thing that you conveniently left out was that you are 20 years older than Mr. Shakespeare. You forgot to tell us that, boy.
He was grown.
Miss Stella, you are lucky that your name is not sitting somewhere on the registered sex offenders list. My goodness, if you'd have did that thing here in 2021, your groove would have been locked up. And you had the nerve to step through that boy's mama's home. My goodness, Eddie, my mama would have told her.
My mama would have told her.
She needed a beat down.
That's what she needed. She
My goodness. Maybe you didn't steal his groove. but you stole his heart. Mr. Winston, look at Miss Stella. You weren't ready for that. You should have listened to your mama.
Maybe you're right, Judge.
Maybe I'm right. He's still sleeping. I'm ready to rule on this case, Eddie. I'm ready. Listen, based on your complaint, your ruling, your whatever you wanted, $5,000, I can't rule on that because basically you bought it all on yourself, Mr. Winston. So what I am going to do, Miss Stella, please can you return to him all his cologne and jeans and albums and all those things you stole from him? Please give him back that Cabbage Patch dance, okay? And Mr. Winston, I hope this restores some of the things that you lost as a result of your groove. And please remember, you're no match for Black Girl Magic. He's no match for any girl's magic, really, is he? Look at him. He needs some magic, don't he? Yeah, you need some magic anyway. And Miss Stella, you're getting off easy today, okay? Mr. Winston, stay on your toes, all right? This case is dismissed.
All rise.
How you doing, Miss Stella?
I'm fine. How you doing?
All right. So I want to know, what is this Black Girl Magic? Is it contagious?
Well, you have to be black to get it for one. But no, you just gotta add a little sauce to it. That's all.
Ain't nothing wrong with some sauce. So, do you believe Winston ever had a groove, or did you take the? What's up with this groove?
Winston suffers from a broken heart, and this is why I didn't want to mess with Winston. But I learned a lesson today: leave the youngins alone.
All right. And my last question is, are you a witch? And did you put a spell on that man?
I'm no witch. He just got that pad. That's all.
All right, then. All right. Well, you take care, Miss Stella.
You
Have
do the
yourself,
same, and
honey.
thank you. Yeah,
Keep that groove and your sauce and everything else. So we have Mr. Winston here. Got a few questions for you, sir.
Okay, I'm ready.
Now, when did you first realize that you had a groove or a mojo or whatever that was you called it?
Man, I didn't tell you, man. It happened all of a sudden, actually. You know, we dancing and all of that other stuff and good things like that. And next thing you know, I couldn't dance no more.
So you telling me that you had that groove thing before Miss Stella?
I had more than groove thing. I was skinny, I was dark-skinned. She kept me in the house and sucked it all out of me.
Whoa, okay then, sir. Okay. Now, another question, man, for real. You like chasing cougars?
I love cougars, man.
So that's why you chasing after women that's 20 years older than you.
They got good credit and know how to cook.
That's all they got?
Nah. The sex wasn't all that good, but don't tell her.
Whoa, watch it. All right, now. Now, do you feel Miss Stella was a witch? Did she put a spell on you?
More than a witch.
Really?
She threw roots and a whole bunch of other stuff, branches too.
All right. Well, that's the interview for today, for that case. Until the next case, I'm Steve Taylor.
I can't believe after 20 years he come back here looking for a groove. He didn't never have no groove.
I never had no groove. That groove stayed in Jamaica when he boarded that ship. That groove said, "I'ma stay here because you done had me in your back pocket. You're funky. I didn't smell Velveeta cheese all through the Caribbeans, and you think you finna take me across the sea and I smell your
He should have
butt."
stayed in Jamaica.
He should have just stayed on in
He
Jamaica.
to his mama should have stayed in Jamaica.
But I don't know why Stella did that though. Stella knows she was only going over for the weekend, and then
And she knew. She knew.
she
knew
then
that
had
boy.
the
She
nerve
knew.
to hop in my inbox.
Stella was in your inbox after the court proceeding.
Telling a little too much, but you know, I get a little fly. You know, that's chocolate right there. I like me a little chocolate.
You stupid.
She's a little ashy on the knees, so she black and white. That's why I call her my little York patty. Bite into it, get a little feeling.